I'll give you all top look real quick. Here's what the wiring harness looks like. Y'all couldn't see it before, but there you go. This one right here. This one right here. That's my left. This is my right. And these two plug into this big boy right here. And then this one right here, see this white one on the bottom you can barely see? That one plugs into here and it's a light for that. So there you go. That's all you need to know. Here we are, continuation. We are about, I'd say, halfway done with our project. We just got our thing right here ready to go. Now, what I want to do before I do anything else, I want to plug this in real quick before I even get everything set up and make sure that everything's plugged together. Our cat's having a fucking fit right now, unfortunately. Okay. Where are we at here? You need to get in there. Are you gonna get in? You gonna work with me? Okay. Everything's plugged in correctly. Now, I'm gonna plug in these battery terminals real quick. And why? Because we want to make sure that our lights work. We want to make sure that the backlight works for my license plate. We want to make sure all that shit works. All right. So naturally, I'm not even gonna plug in. These are the wrong ones. That's why you gotta pay attention. We aren't even going to plug in my Scout. The Scout has a built-in internal battery, so even if they cut the fucking cable, they'll still be able to be seen. So it's just something to note. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug this switch in. Try to, hopefully. Oh my God, why is this thing so hard? Man, I must have go ahead and get that down here. If we can twist it on. Are you gonna twist it on? Oh yeah, you're gonna twist it in. There we go. We got a good connection on this side. This side on the other hand does not like to work with me, so naturally we're gonna fight it a little bit, but that's okay. If it's worth doing, it's gonna be a fight usually. Who's going in there? Tickling the holder. What's going on? Come on. Come on, you. I don't think it wants to go in. Maybe this way. Ah, there we go. Okay. So we got the power plug in here, guys. Now, what do we do? Find our key, first and foremost. Where the fuck did we put our key? Here it is. Here is our key. Gonna turn it on. Alright. Now we're gonna look at our lights. You know what, guys? I'm gonna take you down so you can see this. These are all important steps here. Let me get you set up here. Now, what do y'all think about this for a rear light setup? See how license plate light's on? You can see it, and this is the actual lights. Now, let me show you something cool. Turn these blinkers on, make sure the blinkers are working. That's left side. What did I press? Right side? Right side. Okay, so they got swapped. Press left side. So they got swapped. How easy is that to fix? You unplug it and just swap sides. Boom. That's it. All right? That's why you test. Test our brakes. See that? It blinks before I stop. Gives people a chance. You know, that flash kind of grabs your eye and lets you know, like, oh shit, they're doing something right now. They're getting ready to do something, right? Now what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna get a floor shot up so y'all can actually see what I'm doing here. All right. There you go. I'm gonna bring that up a little bit. Pardon the plumber crack if it happens, sorry. First things first, what do we need to do? We need to turn it off. Okay, we turn it off. Grab the key, put it in your pocket or something. Anyway, all right, so we know that light isn't right? So what are we gonna do? We're gonna unplug our battery. First things first, unplug your damn battery. You don't want to electrocute yourself. All right, anytime you're working with electronics, that's the #1 rule. Unplug your damn battery. Really important, guys. This applies to computers too. If you work on your fucking computer, unplug it. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna come over here. We gotta get back in this wiring harness and just swap them around. It's super easy. Just push it down, pull it out. Just making sure I'm not putting it on the phone. So, super easy. Push it down, pull it out. All we gotta do here, check the black one and the gray one. There are two. Pull them out. Pull them out, guys. Okay? Pull it right out of there. You already know where the hell to go. And naturally, they don't always come out as easy as the other one did, right? Sometimes you gotta give it a little bit of extra work, a little bit of finesse. Pull it a little bit harder or whatever. First things first, just move this the fucking way. I think it does not help at all. If I could pull this rubber thing back, that might help. What do y'all think? Pull the rubber thing back a little bit, give me a little bit more hand-eye iron. There we go, unplug, boom. Now, they told me opposite direction of where these things plug into, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna plug it opposite. Is it gonna work? We're gonna find out. I don't know. Okay. Alright, so what do we do? Plug it back in. Anytime you're doing any electrical related shit, you want to keep testing it. Test. You want to make sure everything's working correctly. I'm doing a lot of electrical related shit. We're doing fucking lights next, guys. Doing lights. So, it would definitely help out if we pay a lot of attention here. Make sure everything goes where it needs to go. Okay. There it is. This is plugged in. Bring this one over and plug it in. Okay. I tell them this thing's plugged in. Sometimes this thing won't work with you. You'll know. You'll know when it's plugged in, right? I'm not plugged in. There it is. Got it connected. I wish I could show you all what this looks like, but fortunately, to be able to hold the camera and do it at the same time is almost impossible. So, alright, I'm gonna pick you back up so y'all can see this. Actually, come on, you have to pick you up. We'll do it this way. How do we adjust our lights, guys? Plug in the battery. Okay, turn it on. Alright? So, we got the light there. Make sure we're all set up good. Okay, bright lights. Let's check our right turn signal. See that? Looks good. Let's check our left turn signal. Boom, left turn signal. Awesome. Now, hazards. Check them hazards out. That's how we know hazard. Awesome, right? What else do we need to check? Brakes. Check the brakes out. Tap it. Alright, see that? It gets brighter. Blink, 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 bright. Now check the front ones out. Boom. Blink, 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 bright. Blink, 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 bright. There you go. That's it. That's all there is to it. I'll give you all a top look real quick. Here's what the wiring harness looks like. Y'all couldn't see it before, but there you go. This one right here. This one right here. That's my left. This is my right. And these two plug into this big boy right here. And then this one right here, see this white one on the bottom you can barely see? That one plugs into here and it's a light for that. So there you go. That's all you need to know. Turn it off and unplug the key. There we go. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna start working on LED lights and that will be in a future video. Here we are in installment. What is this, 4 now? We are getting ready to put all this stuff back together. And then we're gonna run a bunch of LED. What do y'all think? Or should we do the brake and clutch channels first? I think we might do those first. I'm sure that'll be a fucking ordeal in itself, right? Okay. First things first, let's get us a screwdriver. Okay, screwdriver check. Boom, that screwdriver. Let's unplug our power real quick because I need to unplug this and readjust where it's at to be fair. Do I know? Yeah, I do need to unplug this anyways because I still need to plug the Scout in and I gotta start running leads for the LED. So we got a lot of stuff to do. Still, it's only about 4 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna be sweaty, smelly, my wife's gonna hate it. I'm very sweaty already, to be fair. Smell like a fucking animal out here. Alright. Get that shit out of the way. Boom. There we go. Unplug your electronics, guys. Always, always, always. Make sure you plug your shit. You don't want to get electrocuted. Alright. Now we know where this shit goes, so what we're going to try to do here is get it all back under where it's supposed to be at. Right under where it's supposed to be at. We're going to clamp it back down. What do you know? Nice, guys. So we knew what we're doing. We knew exactly what we're doing. This goes under it from our record, right? Okay. So this harness right here needs to get tucked in as well. Okay, I'm probably gonna put it back here somewhere. You just need it out of the way. That's all there is to it. You just need it out of the fucking way. You don't want to have it in the way of anything because there's a lot of parts that gotta go back in here. So, but you don't want it blocking this. This is important. Okay. So we got that back tucked in there. Now what do we need to do? Basically reverse all of the things that we just did in order. So the best thing to do for that would be to take your phone, look at what pictures you have, and just start doing it in like reverse order, right? It's a big screw that goes right here. Ah, that's for this. Because this I needed to pick up for that. Oh, right. Okay, so big screws. Now we're looking for big screws that have no washers or anything, right? Now, the best thing to do is come down here and start looking around. What type of screws do we have around here? Oh, matter of fact, they're in my pocket. I remember them. Because I had to put them down. Here we go. We got 2 screws. They're going to go one up here and one over there. And should be able to damn near get these fucking things, right? Yeah, we can hit that. And just come back and hit it with the, I believe it's a 5 mil tolerance. easier if you just hand tighten them real quick. You can just use your thumb and roll it in. See that? Boom. Literally took no work at all. Now I need to grab my 5 mil, tighten it down. Always have good pictures. It tells you what you did, where you did it. Now, what you did and where you did it. Okay. Next thing we need to do, well, the screw's good if you want to roll it. Is there something there? Sometimes you can move the light. No, we don't have that screws. Okay. Oh, that explains that. I'm like, where does that go to? Nothing we care about. Check. Plugs, plugs, more plugs, keyway, those. Ah, this is what we're looking for. Turn our light up here. We got these two. These two go up here. This is for this thing. What is this? We have no idea. But we know where it goes. And that's good enough for me. So I'm gonna hand tighten these in, guys. Always, always. I'm telling you, the better your pictures are, the easier this is to reassemble. Excuse me. Like I said, there's some type of pollen out right now, and it's definitely it's sneezing nonstop. Alright, now this was 10. It is a 10 mil bolt, so we're gonna go ahead and tighten it down, aren't we? We'll see. We'll see what it's 10 mil? We got a 10 mil. We got tightened. We got an extender on it, right? Get it a little tight, right? Just a little, boom. Just give it a little bit of an extra pull. You don't want it to come loose. Alright, what's next? Refer to your phone, guys. Always. Alright, what do we got here? Ah, those are screwed. Okay, next screw we got. I already put them in. Boom. This. Where does it go? Lines up with what holes? Probably right here. And this was a spare part they gave me, right? There you go, this part right here. We got a nice picture of pretty much everything that I did here. I'm telling you, if there's one thing you learned from me today, or if you didn't learn anything at all, you should definitely keep this in mind. Whenever you're doing these type of builds, you want to have these pictures, because these pictures tell you exactly what you did and where you did it. And that is key, paramount, guys, paramount. You need to know where the hell these things are. Now, if I remember correctly, Moto Dynamics said when you're placing this part in, this is what holds the light onto your bike, okay? This is one of the, 2 of the 4 screws that hold it on. So, they said you use this to make sure there's no gaps, so don't completely close it off until you look at it, adjust it, look at it, adjust it, just keep adjusting. All right, we found that bracket. Now what's up screws? Okay, these are the really big screws. These ones with a really weird thread to them. Oh, as a matter of fact, let me tell you something. Here you go. Here's the OEM part. With wife hair on it, but here's the OEM part. Here's their part. If you notice on the bottom, see how it's hooked in a little bit more? There's a little bit more durable. Like you probably take this fucking rubber thing off and put it on this one. Let's see. If it comes off, we might. You may not need to, but hey, why not? Why not, right? Let's see if it fits. If it fits in there, we'll use it. If If it doesn't, big deal. Oh, it does fit. What do you know? Now, they may have their own type of, no, they're the same. I was looking at the holes, but yeah, they're basically the same. I was like, they may have their own third waist setup, but no, they're identical. They're using, oh no, sorry, I'm dumb. This is actually the OEM model. So yeah, you're going through the same hole, guys. Same hole. And what do? Our screwdriver. Get the right attachment here. Screw it down. Boom. I said don't tighten it all the way. You want to make sure that it's good to go. It's in the right hole and all that shit. And they also said you can use this to adjust it if there's a little bit of wobble to it. I don't think it'll be enough for it to matter, in my opinion. But this will hold it nice and tight, I'm pretty sure. There you go. And that is one beautiful looking tail section. It looks, honestly, I should have done this to that one. I was debating about it, but you know, here we are. There we go. Now let's follow instructions. I took the pictures, guys. I took the pictures. I'll upload all these pictures onto a Dropbox if y'all want to see. Because it's very important. Make sure you keep your pictures. Keep them as accurate as possible. Alright, we're gonna swipe through, we're gonna look for the next pictures. Oh, what's the next part? This. And notice, I left the screws in, guys. See that? The screws are still in. There we go. It should just slide right on there. And it sure did. There we go. Now I'm going to try to put these LEDs on without taking any of the factory stuff off. But if we have to, we'll take a few pieces off here and there. But that look good already. It's the way we do it, guys. It's the way we do it. We take pictures of everything we do. Why? Because we don't want to fuck it up. These ground holes? What are these? Okay, that's these. Yeah. Okay, that goes there. Ah, that's it? That's it, guys. That easy. There you go. Now I just put the plastics on and I'm done. Can you imagine? All that work. And just slap them back together, just that easy. And we're gonna slap our plastics back on. Here's another thing that can get confusing. What fucking side did each plastic go on? Well, it's really easy to tell, right? The 636 is always going to be in the back, so let's look at which side it molds to. That's basically how I do it. Now they have little grommet holes in here, and you just got to line them up to the hole and push it in. Right? Push it in like that. And we'll look for the next grommet hole. Here's one down here, check, and here is one. Ah, here's another thing. Make sure you fit it inside first, check, okay? You fit it inside first before you fucking get all hyper on poking holes through these fucking things, alright? We need to make sure everything lines up first before we go and plug everything back in. Now this one should plug right in right there. You go through the hole. Yep, sure did. Okay. Now these are done through grommets, pretty sure. So is this one. Yeah. Double check everything's nice and flush here. That's a key, guys. Key. Make sure it's flush. You want it to look good. You don't want it to look like ass. You want it to look right. We're gonna go over here and put the other one on. There we go, here's another 636. And if you notice, see that? It was originally black, I think. Who knows? Alright, so what do? We line up all the holes, right? We'll line that one up. We come down here, line this one up. Line all this shit up, and then we're gonna come in and snap it all in. And that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Now, see, let's snap all this in real quick. Go ahead and put that there, check. I want to bring the wife out and let her see it. I'm sure she's gonna enjoy this. She's shy though, guys, she's shy. Right. She may not want to be on video. I may have to turn it off. That's okay. You don't want me so in the video, so I'm sure. Alright, what do we find here? Oh, yeah. So, this is part of my scout. I'm going to have to rerun that line. That's not a big deal, guys. What we want to do is make sure all the grommets are fitting in just right. Nope, that one's good. Boom, this is good. Everything feels nice and lined in. Then, remember those snaps? It's really all that's left over is some snaps. All you just push it in. Figure out where the fuck they go first and foremost. Smartphones for you guys. Remember we took all the pictures. You're in the smart. Alright, where the fuck did they go? Bolt in the back. Grommets in the front. Alright, easy. That's all we needed to know. So, these little snaps right here, you go right in like this. Boom, snap in. Okay? Probably need to push it up like that first. I wonder if you need to like that. Put it in the hole and then push it down, right? Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. So you push this up, the middle pin, put it in the hole, no pun intended, and then you push down, it snaps in. Just like that. Boom. Easy. Now, if they feel like they aren't fitting perfectly, there's usually a reason why, right? So, put it in the hole, push down, snap it. Boom. Guess what? Man, they should just use these on every part. These are so good. It just snaps right in. See that? Boom. Snapped in. There you go. Now all we do is the screws. Alright. Was it the long ones or the short ones? What did we find out? Well, we're smart, right? What did we do? We took pictures. Didn't we? Alright, which one uses the long ones? Short ones seem to be in front. Long ones in the back. Okay. There you go. There's your answer. You already know because you took a picture. See? Easy. You already know. These long ones go in the back. Why? Because the fucking hole's longer. I just got this is so easy, guys. Y'all definitely have this. Just gonna put that in there, and tighten it, and then pull out the old screwdriver. One thing they said, guys, you need a couple of tools to be able to do this job, right? You need Allen heads, you need some type of a ratchet would be really nice for this job. You need a Phillips head screwdriver. Those are like the main ones. Alright. I like to have these a little bit tighter than what OEM puts in. There you go. On the plastic parts, you don't have to worry as much, right, guys? It's right here. But we like it being flush, don't we? We like it looking smooth. Okay, that one's tight. That one's tight. Guys, if this doesn't look fucking amazing, like, I think we're in the wrong business if this doesn't look good, right? It's just, it's so good, and it's so easy to work on. Now, I see plenty of places to send cables through all the way up here, so I think what we're gonna do is figure out how to route our lighting through. We're gonna have some LEDs on the bottom, probably right here, right under this. We're probably gonna put some somewhere inside here maybe. The thing is, you have to put it away from the engine because the engine will melt it. So I'll probably put some under. You know what? Let's make this a topic of another video, right? So